What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode, and today is the day. Finally, we are going to give you the official quick tour of our new RV, our new toy hauler, our new office, our new home, workspace, office, everything. So here we go. Stay tuned. If you follow us on Instagram, you know we've gone live and a lot of you have seen the toy hauler area. So we're just going to start from the back and move to the front. So you want to lead us into the toy hauler area, baby?
Where all the magic happens?
Where all the wait a minute. Okay, yeah, we'll go this way then. And again, if you follow us on Instagram, you've already seen this. This is a 15-foot, 8 feet wide toy hauler area. We've done some modifications to it. As you can see, the floor there, that's actually a part of the ramp that goes down when you drop the wall. We've put a piece of wood there to level it out so we can move the desks all the way down and utilize all the space. Soon we will have vinyl flooring going across the whole thing. We'll start on this side, I guess, which would be the driver's side. We have my Sirius workbench, couple of heat presses for Journey apparel, got my sublimation printer, in my little work office. If you saw our video, I was hanging up the lights, and this is the bed that doesn't come down. It's got some of our like hiking gear up there, my surfboard and things like that.
We can have no company.
That's, yep, sorry, no company. Sorry, Mom. Renee's side over here, she's got her little supply shelf here, her little desk. You know, picture of her and some random dude over here. And there's another one. Oh, look at that. That's so nice. And then, of course, our storage up there. That's for Renee's other business. That's
not my personal clothes. That's stuff I'm my other business. So, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, so just to let you know, if you don't have a resale business, and if you have this much clothes in your RV, you have too much clothes. You know we own Freedom Handles, and this is supply for Freedom Handles. But this is Renee's favorite part of the whole RV, is my little bathroom. So I got me a little bathroom in here, little sink, I put up a mirror, little shelf, and we got a little baggy thing here, obviously Camp Champ, the best black and gray tank cleaner ever. Got my little feet supporters there. But this is just my little bathroom, so I don't ever have to go into Renee's. The only time I go into Renee's is if I have to shower and brush my teeth.
If you have to, you shower daily.
I do, I shower daily.
We did look at one RV that had a shower. The shower wasn't important, it was just the second toilet. But I don't know if he would have used the shower anyways because it was kind of small in the Fusion.
Oh yeah, it was really small.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
But
it would have probably been storage.
Yes, it
more
probably.
Storage for me. Hey, my storage makes money.
That's true. Yeah, my storage does not. This makes money as well, but not as the storage. Anyways, so yeah, simple toy hauler, 15-foot garage. So I guess I might add this, the length of this RV is about 46 foot front to back. And
I should say what we got.
Oh yeah.
We never really addressed what we bought.
Okay. I was gonna go outside and do that. So
okay.
I guess we should, all right, let's, apparently we suck at this. Well, we've had the reflection for so long, we forgot how to do these. So, all right, so what did we buy? We bought a 2022?
Yes.
Yeah, 2022 Vengeance Rogue Armored Rogue Vengeance. 4007 G2. Holy crap. I'll put a picture of it in front of us. So it's a 46-foot toy hauler. It's one of their lightweight versions. They only make, I think, about 200 a year of these, so it's not a seriously mass-produced product. But we are so thankful we got the 15-foot garage. I mean, obviously you see what's going on in here and how much room we actually needed. And if we would have went any shorter than 15 foot, you know, we went in the other RVs at the RV show.
We were looking at one that was 11 and a half trying to make it work, and I'm like, this is too small.
No, this ain't gonna, I mean, the bench here is obviously a nice nice add here, so.
And one of the things that I did, okay, so to tell the quick story, this wasn't the model I wanted. This wasn't even the floor plan we were looking at. We were looking at totally different things, and Scott said, let's go look at this one real quick. And I said no, and then he said, we're right here, we're gonna go look at it, and I said fine. So we looked at it, and this is what we ended up buying.
Seems to happen a lot that way, because really we did. We were searching all day.
We were just shopping,
and we were driving by, or what is it? What was it called? RV. Where did we buy it? Yeah. Travel camp. Travel camp in Ocala. Jeremiah and everybody was super cool in there, and they were super good at trying to find something for us. And they were one salesmen. Well, they're salesmen, but they were very good at calling us back, say, hey, I got something you might want to check out. Hey, I got something you might want to check out. So maybe we'll tell stories about buying an RV later at certain dealerships.
But this was similar to a Heartland Cyclone 4007 that we looked at, and we almost pulled the trigger on a used one, but there was a few things that weren't taken care of properly, and we just said no. Yeah. And at the same time, that one was only a 13-foot garage, so in the end, this worked out better. Yeah. But one of the things when we came and we looked at it, I was negative, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little negative about coming to look at this. I didn't really want to look at it. When we did look at it, though, I saw a lot of things that it had that we wanted, and one of the things I liked was the loft is in the garage versus a lot of the lofts are in the living room part, and I was trying to really separate work from home, and having all of this be visible in the living room I didn't really like, so I really liked this feature. And this did have a safety bar, which I took down so I can get up here. Oh yeah, there was that full metal bar, and it was cool. It said Rogue on it. But I liked that feature for an office, because we're using it for that everything is in here. Yeah. So when we shut this door, we're now in our house. We're no longer mixing it. Shops are closed. All right. Oh, so this is the door. As you can't see through it, and the reason why you can't see through it is we added this sweet. This is like dry erase board, but it came on a roll. So if you have a window or something like in a kid's room, or if you have an office and you want a door to put notes on, like if you want to put this on a pantry and you want to put notes and to-do list, you know, or hey, Scott, you need to do this, or husband, do this. This is really cool to put on there. It's real sticky. You cut it to fit. I'll have a link down below for our Amazon where we got it. You know, this is kind of like my to-do list. As you can see, I only have one koozie to make for my cousin Brian. So I do put all kinds of stuff there. It's actually pretty awesome. Plus too, when I'm working here at night and Renee's done, it blocks the light from coming out. So here's our living space, guys. Real simple, a lot smaller, still roomy and fun. You walk in the door, we have this little booth diner. And this was what was really important for me, is I wanted a table. I didn't want the flip up little bars where you eat at the island or whatever. So that was really hard in a toy hauler to find table, you know, you still a couch and a kitchen and not feel like you're in a toy hauler. So I mean, this, I know there's some people gonna say, well, that feels like a toy hauler, but it doesn't feel as toy hauler. And we're still gonna do some improvements, like take down these boxes, these lovely zebra shades will be going. So we still have some things to kind of make it more our own personal touch. Yep, a lot of the toy haulers we saw would have this couch here. It was a long couch. It was a long couch, like the whole length of the slide, and then it had another couch here. So, and you're right, there was no eating area. It would have like the little holes in this area so you can sit here. Or the table you put in front. Yeah. And I don't know, I wanted a physical table. Yep. To us, that's important. We do eat together almost every night, and I didn't want to be across from each other. That was the initial plan, to get a chair to put here. But the problem is we had no room for Lily's bed, so her bed's now become this little cubby, so she kind of likes her own little space. As you can see, she's not in it now. Well, she's on her bed a lot. Yeah, she is under her bed down there. And we really don't sit here a lot, to be honest with you. We do eat dinner together every night, and we sit here, and it is nice to sit here and do this. And we don't really watch television, so I'm currently sitting on the sofa, and I could see the television perfectly, but unless we find a show together, we really don't watch television. We try to, we try to have a couple times. We don't have to always be working. We got to have that us time. Yeah, exactly, and that's what builds the relationship, and then so we don't kill each other. So we eat dinner together, and we occasionally watch a show together. That's our secret. So one of the things when we were looking at the Heartland Cyclone 4007, which was almost this identical layout, is, and it's really small and tiny, but it's really big. What? It did have a fireplace. Well, no, it did have a fireplace, but it was in the bedroom. Oh, and that's right. I knew Scott would be not liking having the fireplace on in the bedroom. Hell no, it's too hot. So I was pretty excited when we did look at this floor plan that I was negative about. It had a fireplace. Now, it's in a weird spot, but it has a fireplace.
It has a fireplace.
The only downfall is Lily likes to turn the fireplace on a lot of times because she hits the button.
Yeah,
so,
she likes to lay right here, and she would hit the button. So just literally the other day, Renee finally went inside the cabinet and unplugged it because we were here. We were sitting here, and all of a sudden we're like, God, it's hot in here all of a sudden. So, Lily had hit the fireplace, man, and it got up to like 85, 90 in here real quick.
Lily likes fireplaces, and she always has the best seat in the RV. I don't know how, but now her bed is still across from the fireplace.
Oh yeah, she is all about it. All right, so that's our little living area, and you'll want to subscribe because I don't know if this video is going to come out before or after. We just installed something there, so you might want to subscribe. Hit that bell notification button to see what we installed there. So we'll continue on here from this wall here. Obviously the sofa, pantry.
So a lot of toy haulers didn't have, well, the ones we were looking at. I mean, of course, there's a bunch of floor plans, but what we were looking at in our budget didn't have a pantry. So again, when we looked at this and had a pantry, and then the pantry is huge.
Yeah.
Watch Lily.
Hey, speed bump.
Buggy.
Yeah, pantry's huge. It's not just tall,
but deep.
It's all the way. Yeah.
Now, I will say with this RV, they didn't utilize a lot of space very well. So we've had to like add shelving.
Yeah, so you can see here we added some shelving. Boom. I will say it was nice with the Grand Design. We had the motion light, so every time you opened it, the light would turn on. So I turned this on and shut the door and expect it to cut off, and Renee will be like, shut the damn light.
We gotta pay for electric now.
Yeah, we gotta pay for electric now. So we added a shelf here, added a shelf here.
And then a last minute shelf there.
Yeah, and a last minute shelf there. But you can see we have all our stuff pretty well organized. This is backup stuff, supply stuff there. So it is deep. It is big. I mean, it is.
And the spice rack came with us.
Spice rack, if that, yeah, Renee. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm taking the spice rack out of the reflection."
Hey,
I love it.
They don't give you any more for your trade for these little add-ons. So we took the spice rack. We took one of the shades. They don't.
Oh yeah, that's right. The shade. I thought you were gonna say.
They don't give us any more for that stuff. So we took some things that we need, so we brought them with us.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so we got the refrigerator.
And it's a 12 volt.
12 volt fridge, yes.
This is cool. The two downside is I thought not being stainless it would be easier to keep clean. It's worse because it shows every single fingerprint now.
Yeah, I mean, it's fingerprinty bad. Like even when we hold it up here and then when we close, they're super, I mean, it's nice, but it's glass. I mean, obviously you can see my reflection in it. So you want to open it up there?
I didn't really know we're opening our fridge.
But you can see, pretty simple.
It's not as big and deep as the residential. So I do miss our bigger, but this is bigger than the regular RV fridges. So I'll take this right now. And,
over a Dometic, yep. All right, so across from the fridge, we got the kitchen area. And at first we were, I mean, let's be honest, we were like, oh my God, it's kind of small.
I thought I wanted an island because that's what we've always had in our Grand Design.
Yep.
And then we started looking at other manufacturers, and I had no clue they were making like these galley U-shaped kitchens, and I really liked it and all the cabinets, and I felt like it had a lot of space. So we were shopping. I kind of wanted to get away from the island and go more with the galley kitchen. And so far, I really do love it.
I like it too. I mean, even for when I'm like cleaning.
I mean, the cabinets they go back. They're high. Some of the other RVs go all the way to the ceiling. And that's which, I mean, for me being as tall as them, I would have to be getting a stool. So they really make use when they do the galley thing. Again, somewhere where Forest River kind of, I give it a thumbs down. This whole thing was one big cabinet. Maybe I'm missing what it was meant to be for, but we added 2 shelves so all my pans weren't just stacked on top of each other. Yeah. And then we added a magnetic
knife holder. So it's not necessarily a bad or a good thing, but we've noticed, and just even going to the RV show, like Renee said, that whole thing was open. It's huge, it's massive, but it was open, and it was kind of like...
I don't know if it's meant for a trash can.
Are you leaving it open for us to customize it ourselves, or is it a trash can, or what? This is a lighter version, like Renee said. A lot of other manufacturers will have a regular line and a lighter weight line. So for instance, a lot of our viewers are familiar with Grand Design. They make a Solitude and a Solitude S class. The S class is a little lighter. It doesn't have all the solid wood and some features as the regular one, but it makes it to be a little lighter. Same thing with the Momentum. They have a couple of different classes in the fifth wheel to make it a little lighter, but still have the space and be a fifth wheel. We got the lighter weight version. It's not necessarily cheaper. I mean, there's still very nice features in here. The wood feels good.
There's like anything. There's some things that I'm like, ooh, wow, that's really cool. Other manufacturers need to do that. And there's other things where I'm like, oh, why don't they do that like the other manufacturers?
Yeah. So going into here, I mean, we got a big sink. Don't mind that. I just made a latte and tacos. So small little oven. Go ahead. Yeah, I know you're going to say that.
I really was hoping to get the new residential 4-burner gas stove, but that didn't happen. So we got this, but the thing is, it's not very deep. There's some food in here.
Leftovers.
But in honesty, I haven't used the oven much. We've got a Blackstone. Scott does the outside. We have a little outdoor kitchen, and that's part of why the oven's not all the way down to the floor, because the other side of this is our outdoor kitchen. So if I ever wanted to and bust through, we could, probably do that. But I've been using the Blackstone so much. Yeah. And the Instant Pot that I really don't feel yet that I'm missing the extra, depth space. So we'll see over time. I don't really cook a lot for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So so far it's working good for us.
All right, so I'm going to show you something that we laughed at. So when we got in here, we were like, look at this monstrous, this microwave. We were like, oh my God, this thing's freaking gigantic. And we were like, yes. So we open it. I mean, guys, this is like 2 feet across. This is gigantic.
I think it's more than that.
Is it? I don't know. It's pretty huge. But then you open it, and it's got like this big space, and then this is the door here.
You almost hit yourself with
Yeah, and it's crazy because if you're standing this close and you open it, you literally have to step back, and then you go into like a normal size microwave. Obviously, this is our bread box. Storage up top, vitamins. And then just plates. What?
I can tell my story.
Oh, back up. Hold on. Story time with Renee.
All right. So
oh, Jesus. Here we go.
We've always been using...
You're going to drop everything. Oh, just show me.
We've always been using plastic plates and bowls since we've been on the road, just because if they fall out of the cabinet, they're light, they're cheap. And now that we're not moving, I wanted real plates. A real glass dinnerware.
Ceramic, yeah.
And I came home with a full set, and Scott's all like, why did you buy those? I'm like, well, why not? I wanted real, but he's like all mad at me. He's like, we have the plastic. What's wrong with the plastic? So that night for dinner, you know what I served his dinner on? Plastic plate, and I used the nice glass plates. Now he's liking them because he realizes we're not traveling. He's like, oh yeah, the weight doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, the weight and the clanking around. I was still in the mindset that we were moving every week, and I was like, good, why would we seriously use glass plates? But yes, that's my fault. I'll give you that.
So
we now
have real plates.
Yes, but I still do use the plastic bowl for my oatmeal.
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, and then, so I use the bowl for the oatmeal. But yeah, I do like the plates. It is kind of nice. But I was just so attached to these little plates, and they were so cool. I was having separation anxiety.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we got, your storage over here, and then this is the new addition, the Espresso Bar. If you know, a while ago I had a coffee machine, it died. I found another one that exactly to replace it. It died. Now I was like, I'm tired of coffee. I was having a little bit of acid reflux issues with the coffee, and I was like, you know what? I really don't want to be drinking that much coffee anymore. Not for the caffeine, just for other stomach issues and whatnot. So I started doing research. The espresso machine was, I think it was $100. I'll put the link on Amazon down below. It's very small. It makes very, very good espresso. It's very easy to use. But the acidity was a lot lower in espresso with the same blend, just the way it's made. And I'm only drinking 1 latte a day, and then we do a decaf at night.
Sometimes.
Like, kind of our thing is now we'll do a decaf together at night after dinner and just kind of chill, feel like we're
so is that part of our staying together, eat dinner and drink decaf lattes and watch TV occasionally?
Yeah, we're turning into that couple. Very simple, a lot of counter space, very easy.
I like the white counters.
Yeah.
And I have to say, buying new threw me off because we were not planning on buying new. It was all used, is everything we've been looking at. That was the mindset we have, and I was gonna paint the cabinets white. If I messed it up,
dude, we were gonna do full remodel.
It was used, and at that point, no big deal. So we bought new, and now I'm like afraid to touch these cabinets.
All right, so we're going to the bathroom. Coming up the steps here. Go ahead.
The bathroom, I don't know what they were thinking. Needs to be redone. Like the walls. Like I walked in here during the when we first were looking, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you have all this light and then you do this to the bathroom?
Yep. So we'll go in here. Oh, hit the light in there. So we brought our towel hanger over the door. Towel hanger. That's from there. Plenty of storage in here. And
again, we had to add. What's in here? We had to add each one of these. We added a middle shelf to make.
Yeah, because it was just big open space, and you can only put everything in the bottom.
So there is a lot of wasted space we've had to utilize, make it into.
Yeah. So just adding shelves. So you got your sink.
You got the dark.
Yeah,
and then
dark.
This
And then the dark wallpaper.
Why would you put this in here?
Yep. So the one thing we are very happy with is the shower. We really were like, the shower is a lot smaller than in our reflection.
It felt small. We were like doing the walkthrough and everything. But I don't know, it doesn't feel small.
No, it feels because it's rounded. It's like the space capsule. Go ahead and open
it. And then the laundry basket's in here. But what we thought we would be taking out to put back in our oxygenic, we haven't taken out yet because somehow it works and it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, no, so we have the whole body panel thing. And guys, let me tell you, this is cool. This is nice. We like using it. So got a hamper. We're real people now. But it really is a big shower, and even for me, I don't feel...
part of why, because I think it curves out.
Correct, and we weren't used to that. We were just used to the rectangle.
And I gotta say, this is a lot easier to clean than our the track and reflection. So I do love how easy it is to clean the shower.
Yeah, nothing falls in the track. Really, there's not a lot of water that falls in that track. It just kind of stays out.
It's just easier to clean. There's not like gunk, and so I give that a thumbs up.
Nice. And then you just got your medicine cabinet and your sink there.
But this is what I mean, like they didn't install this, we had to go buy this.
Yeah.
Some little things I feel like they didn't do that.
Yeah, like there could have been a shelf here above the toilet or something.
Oh, and then...
Yeah, I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say.
We're going to go back to the kitchen.
All right, back to the kitchen, because that just spawned it. So...
We have this fan.
This is a fantastic fan, but it's only manually operated. There's no...
Look, the reflection has a button, and
we have
a button. Open automatically.
Yeah.
So now if I want to open that fan, I gotta go get a step stool. And who wants to be getting a step stool to go climb up there so it never gets used?
Yeah. So we were like, what the heck, man? How is that even possible? Why would you even do that? So, yeah, one of those things. All right, into the bedroom. This is the only room with carpet, so we did do the 1970s grandma thing.
Okay, so we have Lily. She's older. Sometimes she...
Yeah, she'll puke or something.
You know, so obviously with having this here, we just can't go get a steamer and be soaking this wet down, and so we gotta protect it. It will be taking this out and putting some flooring so it's easier to clean if she has an accident.
So this is a slide right here. This is another slide. It's got clothes cabinet, and actually I haven't even been in here since we've lived here yet. I just put it in here. My clothes in there.
But again, I feel like this is wasted space. This should have been more like a cabinet with doors.
Yep, agreed. And then you got your cabinet there. We have some clothes here. And then Renee's got a couple of cabinets there on her side of the bed. USB ports, light. And it's kind of nice to have little reading lights above the bed again. Our Grand Design had these extremely bright LEDs. And then just some other extra storage above the bed for clothes and shirts and whatnot. And then my side of the bed, again, I got a little fan, a couple of USB cords.
And it's not a, what do you call the bed we used to have?
East-west bed.
It's not an east-west.
Yeah, so that's the cap there. And it's, you know, where the other one was an east-west.
And Scott doesn't have a lot of room, so there should be a cover over the blind because it stuck out so far with him trying to scoot around. It kept hitting his arm.
Oh, yeah, you're like a valance. There was a valance thing here, and it was super sharp. So every time I walked by, it would hit it. So I was just like, I'm ripping this damn thing out. All right, let's have, the slides. One thing the door came equipped with is the frame for the Lippert shades. So all we had to do was buy the shade and put it in. But Renee already broke it installing it.
Hey, I didn't break it.
Are you sure? Why doesn't it not stay up?
Talk to Lippert, I don't know.
All right, coming out the steps here. Oh, what are those? Wow, look at these steps. So just like the refrigerator, the door outside is glass. The whole door is not glass. Obviously, it's the fiberglass on the inside, but the outside is just this black glass panel. As you can see, the back door is too. So All right, coming on the outside. There you go. We got, so if this video comes out after the install, these are the new Torque Lift Revolution uprising steps. If this comes out before, make sure you subscribe and we'll show you what we had here before and the installation. So very simple. I have a fan out because I just did the installation. TV mount, there you go, Rogue Armored, that's the name of the RV. Got 2 awnings. It's pretty cool. The sun is right above it, but towards the afternoon time the sun is in this gap here and it just blasts this side of the RV where the awnings don't even affect it because they're so high. That's one thing I've noticed. If this RV was like a foot lower, like the 12-footers, like our travel trailer, it would create shade, but so high it's not. So we can't open the back ones. Since we put a shed here, the awning will hit the shed. So this is the back door to the office. It has the old steps, which we'll be getting rid of as well, because obviously, you know, these are horrible. And there's a gigantic gap here because the RV's so high. But pretty simple. All the same old stuff. We have the electric ground control, my little bar, refrigerator, Renee's cooking area. Pretty simple. I just put a towel holder there. Got a beer. Oh yeah, look at that koozie. Let me know if you want some koozies. So I got my koozie holder, got a light. I don't know what this is. Oh, spray port for water. It's a quick disconnect for water. So this is the actual back of the oven in the kitchen that you saw. So that's why there's not a lot of space in the oven area. But Renee finally got her Blackstone, and we have it on the pull-out tray. It fits perfectly. We screwed it down here, and we got the quick disconnect cable. So it goes down there to the quick disconnect, and then my beer fridge. There you go. And the neighbors all come over and have a beer. So storage, you know, simple RV stuff, guys. Pass-through storage. Now here's something that was really cool. We haven't even really organized this yet, but to get to all the stuff, like all your panels and everything, check that out. Look at that. It just opens up. And I know it's dark, but there's our water heater. There's plumbing, there's the electrical stuff. It's all easy access to get to. You don't have to unscrew any doors or anything. It's just got this piece of real thick, rigid plastic that just kind of stays there. It's kind of nice. And this is the front of the big storage area. It's actually kind of empty. We don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of stuff in here, but it's just, you know, storage. We don't have a lot of stuff to begin with. More storage down here. I don't even know what's in here. It's locked. Fishing gear. Oh, the generator's down here. I guess I should open that. So it's the new Yamaha generator. It's an inverter, 5500 watt inverter generator made by Yamaha. We haven't even put gas or fired up. That's like on the to-do list this week, so I can fire it up if we ever get a power outage from the storms we've been having here lately. So coming back around to the other side, propane, other side of storage. Obviously, other side of storage. There's my air compressor from the F450 we took out, our auto leveling, the other ends of the fishing rod. And again, same thing. If I need to access the furnace or the heater, everything opens easy access. The only thing I wish they did was have another light switch to turn on the lights from this side, but they don't have that. Cool docking station. This opens up. This has our cable for our internet. This has the water supply, and then this has the black tank flush for the front black tank, and then this is the rear black tank flush for the rear bathroom in my toy hauler area. Our clear source filtration system. Got a couple black and gray tanks there. Got a gray tank valve. Got 2 black tanks. So I got my black tank stuff there. You know, RV stuff. And then this is for, yeah, this is not even unlocked because we'll never use it. So actually I have to put gas in here. So this is like if you have a toy, if you haul toys in your toy hauler, you can actually put, I think, like 30 gallons of fuel in here. So like if you bring a dirt bike or side by side, you can actually have fuel source. But also this supplies the generator up front. So we'll probably put 10 to 20 gallons in here just in case. And there is actually a gas nozzle like at a gas station. All right, guys, that's it. That's the new home. That's the new RV. Yeah, shut the fridge door.
I don't know what the difference is for the G2 versus
the G1. Oh, the G2 has, I looked it up. So we didn't even know this. We have 200 watts of solar, or yeah, 200 watts of solar with a solar controller. We're out of here. Thanks again for watching. Again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, hit that bell notification. We just did a modification, as you saw when I walked out. I'll show the installation and everything like that. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks again for watching. Everybody be safe out there on the roads. We'll talk to you soon.